Welcome to the very first episode for the Another Green Story podcast. This is quite a big step for me outside of my comfort zone because I'm not a native speaker in English, but I guess you already heard that. But first of all, before I get more into that, thank you for listening and tuning into this podcast. I'm Birgit, I'm your host, and I will be sharing my journey to a more sustainable lifestyle and closet. And yeah, it's really nice that you're listening to this because then you're also interested to a more sustainable lifestyle and closet. And these are two topics that really got my attention last year. And yeah, I'm getting more knowledge about it. I'm getting more insight, and yeah, it's really the my way of sharing the things that I learn and also gathering more knowledge about it. So I interview others as well, and yeah, I will be sharing that on this podcast. And in this short first episode, I will tell you a bit more about my intention, why I started this channel, and what you can expect, and who I am, and what I do for a living, for example, and what kind of lifestyle I do have. And yeah, so let's start with that. I will introduce myself to you. I am Birgit. I'm let me calculate. I'm 39 years old. I'm a Dutchie who's living the full-time van life in my boyfriend Mark and our Labradoodle Case. Last year we bought a van and we had it converted into a camper van, and now we're like traveling through the south of Europe, chasing the sun and the wind because we both love that. And yeah, it's a really cool lifestyle because you experience a lot of freedom, you spend a lot of time in nature. And at this moment, while I'm recording this episode, we're in Fuerteventura, that's on the Canarian Islands. And yeah, this lifestyle suits me well because I really love to travel and explore other countries and be around in nature so we can walk with our dogs and so we can do all kind of activities. We love to go to the beach. We do a lot of well, for me not so much, but my boyfriend does a lot of kite surfing when he can, when there's enough wind. um, and yeah, mountain biking, running, just sports in general. I really like it. And yeah, for work, I work online. I'm a online business coach, and I help ambitious entrepreneurs who want to break through their next level for having more impact in their own life or in the life of other people or communities. I mainly coach entrepreneurs who already have a successful business, but they feel that they're still playing small and they want to expand their business even further so they can make more impact. And I really love to coach them and to help them. And I guide them with my coaching, but also with human design and with hypnosis. Those are like tools and techniques that I use to, yeah, break through their next level so they don't, so they stop playing small and start, yeah, playing big, because most of the times it's the mindset that limits your output and that limits your dreams, etc. So it's really cool that I can use these tools to, yeah, expand their mindset and expand their business. And that, yeah, that's really fulfilling, I must say. And I do that with online coaching. So I work a lot online, but I also do, like, I organize one-on-one business retreats. It's a solo business retreat. So therefore I travel with one client to a particular place somewhere in Europe. And then I organize a tailor-made business retreat, and it's really cool because it's another way for me to explore more of Europe in this case. And I love it. It's like a 5-day retreat, and I really zoom in on the particular client. And yeah, I make a really nice tailor-made program, and yeah, I love it. And yeah, that's what I do for a living and what I do like in my normal life. And as I've said before, it's a really free, it's, our lifestyle gives us a lot of freedom, a lot of nature. And because we're living in a really small space, because I think like our van, it's not the smallest van, but also not the biggest camper van out there. We're living on a 8 square meter place, so the our closet space, for example, is very limited, and therefore I'm very conscious about the clothes that I buy. I absolutely love buying clothes. I love how they make you feel, and I love how they make you look, and you can, really enhance your mood with your clothes, I guess. But as I was gaining more insight into the fashion industry, and particular in the fast fashion industry, I was really shocked with the numbers and all the things that I found out. And I'm at this point in my life, and I said before, I'm turning almost 40, and I was like, okay, what can I do to to transform my lifestyle in a more sustainable one? And therefore, fashion. I chose fashion to make more impact with it, because it's the numbers are crazy if you look into it, and therefore I want to transform my closet into a more sustainable one. And when I now open my closet, it's like almost everything is fast fashion, and I don't want to buy that anymore, because I don't want to actually I don't want to give money to companies just um, who just don't give a shit about other people and the planet, and they only give something about making profit. And I don't want to, how do you say that? I don't want to contribute to that anymore. So therefore, I started another green story, because I'm still a newbie on this topic of sustainability. And yeah, as I've said before, I'm more aware than ever of who's paying the real price for the cheap clothes and stuff in stores, and it are the people on the planet. And I cannot, and I don't want to look the other way anymore. I don't want to consume just to consume anymore. And therefore, there are two decisions that I've made. So I completely stopped buying fast fashion. So no more Zara, no more H&M, no more whatever store with low retail prices. And I stopped it in November 22nd. And yeah, it feels good. I don't miss it at all. I must say, because I spend so much time in nature, I hardly spend any times in really big cities. So maybe that's also a reason why I don't really miss it that much. But yeah, it's okay. And also another decision that I've made, the second one, is that in this upcoming year, in this year 23, I've made the decision that I'm not gonna buy any new clothes. So if I really need something, because something needs to be replaced or something broke or whatever, then I will first try to buy it secondhand, or maybe even better, rent it, because I know now that there are a lot of clothing libraries and alternatives that I can use, where I was not aware of in the first place. So that's already happened, and that's already happening, and actually it's going pretty good. uh, as I said, I don't really miss it. I don't really miss the shopping. I don't really miss like the I don't know, just the shopping, and just like getting something but because I think I need it, which I actually don't, because my closet is kind of full. So yeah, and I'm in a pretty good place I'm in a pretty good place for that. Okay, and I return to why I decided to document this on another green story, because I think like there are a lot more people who are searching for information and how they can make the transition. They want to do something good. They want to be more sustainable on a certain topic. And I chose fashion because I think I can make a lot of impact. Um, and I was like, yeah, I really want to document my personal journey on this channel. What are the things that come up along the way? How do I how do I respond to it? I also really wanted to create more awareness about sustainability and about the alternatives, because there are a lot of alternatives. And actually, I didn't really know about it before, and I'm still learning. And that's what I'll be sharing. So how do you say it? I'm not an expert on sustainability. I'm not an expert on fashion, but I really love both of them, and I'm willing to make a change. And that's what I try to do, to create more awareness. And I always think that because some people say to me, yeah, but you're not an expert, or yeah, but other people are already documenting it. And that's true, they are already documenting it, but I think that there's never enough. So because we all speak to a certain amount of people, so that we all have our own power of influence. And it, I feel it's the right time for me to speak up and use my power of influence, although it's very little at the moment, but I hope this channel will grow. And yeah, therefore, this is my way of creating more awareness about sustainability and any alternatives. And I really want you to know that if you have the same ambition, if you want to share your journey, please do, because there can never be enough stories about it, so that we can really make a change together. And the third reason why I started Another Green Story is because I really love entrepreneurship, and I really want to, how do you say that? I want to create also more awareness about and document the stories from change makers. And what do I mean with change makers? Change makers are, for me, companies, entrepreneurs, and initiatives who make a real difference in this world with their products and services. For example, like a baby platform where you can rent your all the baby products instead of buying it, or for example, a clothing library, or for example, like really good products for your skin, because there's a lot of chemical products in skin products that we're unaware of. And yeah, I really want to document the entrepreneurs and the stories about who make those products, and who are willing to make this change. And I think it's important to create more awareness for them. So yeah, you can expect also a lot of interviews on this channel. And yeah, if you want me to look into something, or you're saying like, oh, I've come up with this seems like a really good sustainable alternative, and I really want you to look into it. I would love to. So if you have some input for me, please share it with me. And I also would love to know what you think about this very first episode, because as I've said before, it's quite a big step of my out of my comfort zone, because it's in English. It's not my native mother tongue, as you already heard probably. But yeah, I don't care. I still wanted to do it, and I feel this is bigger than me. And yeah, I would love to read your messages, what you think about it, and please send them to me. And yeah, that's what you can expect from this channel and from this podcast. And I will keep you posted, of course. So yeah, that's it for now, and see you at the next one. Bye.